How about it? Right, hello and welcome to the live match day watch along for Southampton versus West Brom versus Southampton. I'm just rushing back to the studio. I'm not driving at the moment, don't worry. So I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Jack, and he's going to run through the team sheets with you. All right.
I am.
I will see you all shortly.
See you there, bud.
See you in a minute.
Hey, everyone. How's it going? Are we all ready for a nice Monday night kickoff? I hate 6 p.m. kickoffs. This is there's people that, I need to do stuff. Everyone's rushing home. Mike's still in a car. Mike's not even here. Did you hear how unprofessional that setup was? There was just noise. But don't worry, guys. I'm here. And we're going to talk about the team, looking at the team sheets. Confident. Like, is this our best starting 11 now? It's kind of hard to tell when Shay's on the bench and playing as well as he is. And we can all talk about the miss from that last game. But in reality, he's playing very, very well. Is this our best team? Pop it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about it. If you don't know what the team is, allow me to just get it up, and we'll talk about it. So it's the back four we all come to know and love. Vestergaard, Bednarak, Kyle Walker-Peters, and Ryan Bertrand, and Forster in goal. Just what we want. Just what we want at the back there. Let's just hope that their communication is great from the get-go. That's what killed us kind of in the first half of the first half. There was just no communication from the back. They were just allowing we were just allowing them to play between the lines and take advantage of us playing such a high press and not being able to get back as quickly as we would like. That is kind of the downside to having two rather big centre backs that are not that quick. Something that I quite like in Salasi, is the fact that he's got more pace than the other two. He's just maybe not defensively as good as the other two. So that's the back four. Let's go to the old midfield where we've got Diallo, Ward-Prowse, Redmond, and Armstrong. Great stuff. That's what we're all, they've been playing well together. Knowing now that Walcott is more likely going to get the place and, is coming to us full time over Minamino. As much as I love Minamino, and for me, he would be the choice I'd make. If we're going to stick with Walcott, let's get Walcott on the pitch and performing. If you're just joining a bit late and you're wondering, hey, where's Mike? Why is it only the good-looking one on screen? Mike is late back from shopping. He's in the car. I believe he should be pulling into his driveway any minute now. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a really ambitious log on in the next 2 minutes. I don't know if he's got it set up or not, but, we'll see. We'll see. So that's the midfield. And up top, it's Theo and Danny. So you got to start Danny, don't you? Danny, like it or not, whether you think he's leaving or whether he's staying, whether you think Shay's in form or not, Ings is the guy to start with. He's the guy. If we're going to get a chance, if we get a bit of magic, you saw. If you look at that goal against Burnley, the way he just put, was it Woods or Tarkovsky that whatever Burnley player he killed, he put him on the floor. He broke his neck. He snapped it. So start him. It's great to have options. It's something that we've not had in a long time. Okay, they're not. It would be nice to be able to rest players in the defensive positions. Shame we don't have options there. We'll talk about. I'm sure we'll talk about our summer transfer window whilst we're in the game because there's been some good. For those who missed our video in the week, our very long preview, we spent an awful long time talking about that, and now there's a few more comments come out from Ralph, a few more bits from different press conferences that the later conferences. So a lot to talk about. Was it Ben Mee? It was Ben Mee. I can't remember who it was. It was one. It was one of. It wasn't Ben Mee, was it? I don't know. Don't talk to me about Burnley. That was last week. I can't remember. That's too far ago. I'm too busy concentrating on West Brom as Albion and this dude right here. Relegation scrappers. That's what they is. That's what they are. And they're in a fight. And then they're not out of it, are they? When you see Fulham not picking up the points in Newcastle where they are, could West Brom maybe do it? If they do it, they're going to need to get points here today, and that is what the fear is. It was Tarkovsky. I just couldn't say Tarkovsky. I couldn't remember how to pronounce it. It was Tarkovsky. Right. So that's what we're talking about. But, comment here. Yeah, Minamino not starting because, sorry, Minamino not being able to play at the weekend because he's cup tied. Maybe that's why he might have started today. But the fact that, Walcott is starting, it does sort of say to me, like, this is the direction that we're going. And if that's the way we're going, let's do it. Let's get all in on Walcott. Hopefully he gets something, something today. I'd love to see another assist out of him or another goal. Possible banana slip tonight? Nah, yeah, probably, maybe. Who knows? It's Southampton. There's no such thing as a banana slip in Southampton, is there? It's just Southampton are the banana peel. We are in ourselves. We are the banana peel. Walcott wasn't great the last game. You're right. But it was his first game back from a while. I expect a bit of rust. I think we're all dwelling on that 3-on-1 where it's mind-boggling that he didn't knock it either side and he lost it. That was super frustrating. But we've got to push on from that. And I feel like maybe not starting might be a knock of confidence, but it's hard to tell. How did we all feel after the Leicester game yesterday? Did we all feel a little bit more confident about the semi-final? Seeing them. I know West Ham are on a tear and everything, but they're beatable. They are beatable. We've beaten them. I've seen us do it. So a lot of this game is hype for the semi-final, and I am extremely hyped for the semi-final. But it'd be great to come out of this game with 3 points, feeling good going in, and have maybe those, look at Redmond. It wasn't 3-4 weeks ago before the international break where I was kind of done with Redmond. My opinion of him is maybe he needs to move on in the summer, but since that Bournemouth game, he's looked a different player, and I'm happy to be proved wrong. He stood me corrected. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy that he's now playing some dope football, and I'm happy. I want to see more of it. I hate the weeks where we can't. Where it seems like so long ago. I hate waiting over 7 days. Hate waiting over 7 days for a game. So I'm just ready to get into it and see where we all are, because then I'll be more confident about next weekend. But how are we all feeling in the chat section? Looking at our score predictions in the week, everyone's somewhat confident that we're going to, do all right today. I'm confident. We've already done our match predictions, but always happy to hear them in the live chat there. What everyone's talking about. What's going on? What's going on in the chat? Yeah, people saying we should have rested Walcott for the weekend. True, you're not wrong. That I'd rather us start this game as strong as possible, try and wrap it up, and get Minamino on as quickly as possible. But if this is what Ralph sees as our starting 11, that's what he's going to start with. I don't think there's any change to that game plan of if you start your best 11 and we play high pressing. That's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. But still quite risky. But it's better than any sort of plan B that we have. That's what we saw that at West Brom. 5 at the back. That B plan at the end of the game was not great. Yeah, 3 points, 3-1 Saints, 3-0. Nicholas Dempsey 3-0. Yeah, that's what we want. Big 3-0. Big. I want a clean sheet. Just everyone feeling good. I noticed on the old Sports Bets Instagram, they did their team of the week, and they purposefully left out the right back position. So I'm assuming they agree with us that Kyle Walker-Peters is going to go on an absolute tear today. It's good to see him. After I was, that little shake in the week where it was he picked up a knock, but it's not an injury, it's a knock. You never want to hear that, do you? You never want to hear that before a game. I want to hear everyone's perfectly fit and healthy, and in fact, he's here. He's here.
Is this on? Is everything on? Testing.
Yeah, mate.
Sorry about that.
Here we go. We're here proper now. It's all right, mate. I had it covered.
So what's the chat? What have we been saying? Oh, I'm watching West Brom come out.
I'm watching Southampton come out.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Look at that. He's here and he's ruined it already. But let's get it in the chat. If you think I need to take over as the main host, let us know before he puts his headphones back on. We're happy to have you back, Mike.
Okay, I got Sam Allardyce's face. You tell me when you got Sam Allardyce's face. See them
So
lining up.
obviously Mike's been a bit more rushing than I am. I've been nice and chill here.
Yeah. You got his face yet? Big
No,
Sam's
not
face.
yet. Not yet. I've got the teams, and come on, there it is. Big Sam's face.
We're in sync, everyone.
Here we go.
See you there.
And because Mike's back, we can do this. It's time.
Yeah. I took today off, so today's not a school night.
Nicely. I'm going to assume. What
good.
kit are we in? We're in the red kit, aren't we?
Yeah.
In the red kit. So you've gone correct. I'm away from home. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, why not?
Don't know about you. A little upset I didn't get a delivery in the post today. I know I was overexcited about it, but it'll probably be here tomorrow. But I wanted it today.
Oh man, what a day!
Been busy, have you?
You know those days where you try and do. Oh, we'll just do that. Oh, we'll just do that. Oh, we'll just fit that in. No, never do that. Never.
You should never do it at 6 o'clock kickoff. I was saying right at the beginning, 6 o'clock kickoffs are the worst.
Yep.
Are the worst. I was, I was meant to get pop to town earlier on, but it's like, can you be around by 5:30? It's like, no, I can't. no. I'll be at 5:30. No, I can't. I'm afraid. No. So everything's all pushed aside. But I'm tell you what, mate, I'm excited for the game.
Yeah, man.
Excited. Look at that squad. Look at that bench.
Unchanged 11.
Unchanged.
With Redmond up front. Do we believe that? Is that true?
I don't ever trust these Sky formats anymore.
Right?
But at the same time, I feel like Theo and Redmond interchange anyway.
Yeah, what difference does it actually
make?
I
think it's strange, isn't it? It's a weird 4-2-2-2. It's almost free up top, isn't it? It's more of a 3-2-1-3 kinda. It's sort of just Armstrong on his own and not on the wings.
Attacking in threes.
Yeah.
That'd generally be what we'd probably be looking at. Right, let's have a look at this. 2 minutes silence.
2 minutes silence.
Okay.
Come on, you baggies. The Lord is my shepherd. Well, that's not abiding by the 2 minute silence, is it?
Alrighty.
Right then. That was intense.
Why's my audio gone off?
I don't know, mate. Why has your audio gone off? I doubt that. Yeah, that was that felt really intense. Doing that at home when you're home was just a bit full on.
Yeah. Observing, rightly so, observing a 2-minute silence, but strange to do it on a live stream. But there we go. There we go. I haven't even put the banners up.
Well, you are late, maybe. It's fine. It's fine. Just don't do it again, yeah. Well, I have to rethink this whole platform. I'll start MatchDayVlogs with a Z and compete with the extreme version.
Right, which one start this got? Taking a knee.
There must be people losing their mind about the amount of things to do before a game right now, like today.
Yeah, there's
people who don't like messages and football and observations. There's a.
Do you remember when you used to have armbands, literally black armbands on every single game, and be like, "What's this for this week?" So many things. They're all worthy causes, but
it's just annoying when they're vague and you don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. So, by the way, hello everyone, welcome. I'm sure Jack's done all the pleasantries.
Yeah, we had a chat.
Nice work, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. How are we all generally feeling about this? I've never been so relaxed for a game in all my life.
That's a bad way to come into a Saints game. So take that out the door.
Wow.
We come back and say, I'm nervous, but I think we might do all right. Because is the...
What's the general feeling on the starting 11, though? Because this is unchanged side from the Burnley game. I think it'd be interesting to watch the first 20 minutes or so, just to see exactly what we can do.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before you got on. It's nice to see an unchanged 11. It's a question whether is this truly our strongest starting 11? Is this it? I mean, obviously minus Oriole. It's more about the conversations between the back four. I think that was what left us high and dry last week. They can push high, and that obviously works, but only works when they're talking to each other.
Yeah, agreed.
And they're fully aware of what's going on.
Yeah,
because the moment that a player realizes that they can slip between those lines, then it's kind of done and dusted for us.
It's kind of funny looking back at both these sides' last two games may have inflated each of their sides' ego a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because Burnley gave away a 1-0 lead yesterday against Newcastle. And Newcastle were horrendous in the first half. And of course, West Brom coming off that 5-2 victory against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, a Chelsea side that kind of refused to change their system. Had they gone to a system that Bielsa did against Man City when they went down to 10 men, which was unbelievably smart.
Hate those clubs that just stick to their one system and don't change. It's really quite aggravating.
We got a yellow card already.
Now keep it in your pocket, bro. Keep it in your pocket. But they're looking feisty. Diallo had been a pretty aggressive challenge on it just a minute ago.
Let's have a look. Oh no, it's just shunt in the back.
Yeah, I mean, let's try and leave that side of football to as late in the game as possible, because I don't want to have to start talking about the United game yesterday or the Leeds red card.
Oh man, do you know what, the Leeds red card though? I'm sort of whether I've been swayed by the match of the day.
How they allowed that to happen? Good save by Forster. Keep it out. Get it gone. Yeah, it's in.
You are kidding me.
It's in. It's got to be offside. It's got to be offside. How they've allowed that free kick to go through? That's outrageous.
Offside.
Yeah, they all looked quite offside, and were quite good at playing that trap.
I don't know who was off.
Oh
yeah, he was offside. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Whew.
They could look at that. I think Vestergaard's trailing leg might have kept him on. Number 5's definitely off.
But you went to play the ball. Oh, he's miles off. Miles off.
Yeah, look at his foot on the inside. It's not number 5. It's the one in front of him.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, that could be a goal. I think that's on. If you're talking to me, that's onside. But it all depends, because number 5, you could say, he's interfering with play, because he will be approaching the goalkeeper. Oh, they're checking his sleeve. This is just... Decision, no goal, offside. Cracking. Well, that was close.
Oh my word!
You're quite right. I don't understand how he looked. The scoring player looked onside to me. Whether they're talking that his sleeve. His trailing arm, his sleeve was offside. It's
his sleeve, and West Brom on a top 6 side, so they're not going to get its way for them. Yeah, I went there.
That's the way it goes. Just as we were talking about silly decisions, that one. I'll argue for the fact that he did look onside, but I'm sure I'll be explaining why it wasn't.
Yeah.
But the refs, they're not good at their jobs. They are not good at their jobs.
2 of the worst defensive records in the Premier League.
You're damn right. Proud of it. Cool. West Brom are looking very lively at the start. I think teams just know to come out as hard and fast. I think
rattle us.
Yeah, rattle that cage as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, there've been some very questionable decisions around the league this weekend.
Yeah.
What would be nice is in the summer if we had like in the Marvel films when they have like a Captain America gym instructional videos, if they just had one of those but just explaining all the rules. This is what it is.
What's the worst one for you though this weekend? Worst decision.
Well, luckily both those bad decisions were sort of overturned by the fact that teams didn't give up, and I love that. That was the nice thing.
You talking about United Spurs United game, yeah.
The Son one was annoying because it was like, come on, Son, mate. Like, really? Like, how long were you down for? I completely agree with Ollie. You shouldn't get any dinner.
Yeah, I did love that. Apparently, Jose was outraged by that comment.
Yeah, he said, obviously, Son's dad is a better man than Ollie. Just Jose's just he's just blaming.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said that obviously, Son's dad's a better man than Ollie. You're like, come on, mate. All right. So that, but I probably think the Leeds one is more annoying for me because I really what has he done wrong? What's he done wrong? He's won the ball. He's not even looking at the player. It's just not a foul. Or if you want to call it a foul, it's at the very least just a foul. I can't see how you're giving a red for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What is this? Come on, boys, wake up! This is what I mean. That communication doesn't seem to be there at the back. Do they take this long to switch on? What I don't want to have to happen is that Danny has to start dropping back again, because obviously that was much better in the last game where he could stay forward and do what he's meant to do and be creative. Where if he has to keep coming back, he's just dead, isn't he? Like he just gets tired.
It's just every single Southampton game, the last few games, first 20, 30 minutes, chaos. It
seems to be like so far this game that we don't know some of the rules, like you can't be offside from a throw-in, and the ref doesn't have the weight to blow his whistle. Like it seems to be,
yeah, I know.
Like West Brom are just playing. I won't be surprised if West Brom pull out a long throw in the next 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It's they're playing us at that kind of game, pure Allardyce. Oh, what great
Oh,
ball over
big,
to
isn't it?
go on, Walker.
Oh, what a turn!
Yes, turn it
Go on.
around. Come on.
Has he really
Oh,
had a shot from there?
Okay, if he wants to have a shot from there, fair play to him. I mean, it's a hell of a goal. It goes in. What?
He's yet to score.
Look
He's yet to
at
score for
that.
Southampton as well, isn't he? Carl Walker-Peters.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is that a corner to hit the post? It's every time, both times I've watched it, it's at my eyes. Yeah, it's a goal. It's a corner.
I think the goal that we think he scored was an offside goal. Was own goal. Came off.
Oh yeah, and then there was the yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Dubious goals decision.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go on, Theo.
Put your laces through it.
Yeah, I was saying before you got on, there seems to be. I saw a few quotes from Ralph saying that Minamino isn't in the plans for the future. Don't know if you saw this. That he's not really. That they've not had any discussion with Liverpool about what's going to happen at the end of the season. It just seems to be we're having him to the end of the season. He was here to have more game time, and then it's up to Liverpool.
Okay.
That kind of sounds a bit like, he's not maybe in the plans for the future. So if that's the case, then maybe it is better to go with Theo if he is what we're our futures with Theo. Maybe that's the better way to start. But you know how I feel. I do think Minamino is the way to go.
How can they see that as offside? I mean, I'm happy it was, but I don't know how they're seeing that from that camera angle. Whether they're just saying we don't have the camera angle for it, we have to give the on-field decision. First one I've seen like that though.
What is going on there? Through again. Come on, Forster's got to get him alive here. Forster's got to get him alive.
Sluggish start.
Yeah, it's not what we need. Switch on, boys. Look at that. Like Bednarak is just going off the players. They're not marking. He's not staying on his man. I don't know. Just doing silly stuff.
Every club is doing this against us. Doesn't matter if you're Brighton, Burnley, West Brom. Everyone seems to be able to rattle us in the first 20 minutes.
It's as long as we can just stay out, keep clear of those 20 minutes.
It's a bit petulant, kicking the ball in the stand.
That's all right, mate. You get a new ball every time anyway, don't you?
You start me on this again.
You still not believe me?
New balls, please.
Look at them throwing the new balls.
No, I do believe you. It's just a funny rule. Hands, face, space, new balls.
Oh, Big Sam. That's that is the issue. Like West Brom could maybe, if they're going to get out of that relegation zone, they need to get points today. Yep. And that is what's scary coming to this game is that, I've seen Southampton be terrible, but then when it comes down to it, to that scrap, we can get out of it. And Big Sam's good at doing that, isn't he?
He is.
Those managers can do one thing. It's push you to the end of the season.
They played decent football against Chelsea.
It's that thing of when they're allowed, when they're allowed or they see the gaps, they can switch it on. I feel like every team in the league can do that. It's just that West Brom have been doing it. What was that ball out from James Ward-Prowse? They are really pressuring us. I don't know whether we are just soaking this up.
Yeah, we are.
And just letting them do it. What's going on? Again, lucky there. Get it out. Put faster. Being pressed and made to look like fools so far. Oh,
get it out. No. I'm just picturing the West Brom keeper having a cocktail on a lounger at the other end.
Just totally relaxed.
We're having a great time.
Look at this. This is just not fast enough, and you're too pressured to play out of the back like that. Like I understand, that's what we do, but when there's that many West Brom players in our half coming at us, that's not the way to go. There must be better options than that. Someone's got to be stood on the halfway, ready to go. Switch that play.
Yeah. But this is what I said in the previous. West Brom they're not gonna sit back and park the bus against us, are they?
No,
they've got to go. They've got to go for it.
No, but you know, this is the really annoying thing, right? And it was at the beginning of the season that we would drop points to these sort of teams because they play really defensive football, and it's hard to press that, hard to do. But now these teams are finally playing against us because they understand that we're weak like that, and we just can't handle it.
Yeah.
It's this. It seems like this very annoying thing of like we did this great pressing football. Everybody went, oh, that works, and then suddenly we're the worst at it.
Yeah. But we're not playing out from the back at the moment, are we? We're just hoofing it up and.
Well, no. That last play we did try to play out from the back, and it just fell apart because they're not picking their moments. They're not.
Oh my word! Space he's got.
Yeah, they're just skipping past us. They make it look easy. Look how easy
Don't
it
let
is.
him have a shot.
Look how easy that is. That is Sunday League. That is Sunday League defending there. They are just running at us.
2 or 3 meters space in the penalty area to have a shot. This is frantic. It's one for the neutral, this one, isn't it?
It is indeed. Oh, is that a West Brom fan going nuts in the comment section? Hey, Jaden. Thanks for watching this fan channel, man. We'll convince you to join our side soon. Don't worry about it. If you want, when you want Premier League football next season, you can come watch us. That's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it, pal.
Whoa.
I'm only saying that because he's very much spamming the comment sections.
Was he? So there's like 104 comments I haven't checked in here.
Yeah, they're mainly all Jaden.
Do I need to mute him?
Nah.
Nice one.
I'm sure the guys in the comment section can handle it.
You have a timeout. Chill out.
Have a timeout, pal.
Yeah, it's enough of that.
Yeah, but just
hogging the ball, so to speak.
Yeah, he was hogging the ball. Come on.
They keep rolling back to this offside disallowed goal. But that's not the player who scored the goal.
No, I agree. I don't understand why. Like, the more they show it, the more I'm like, yeah. Well, how was that offside? Like, even when it happened, I thought, what? What are they saying?
They couldn't draw a definitive line, so they had to. It's not going to matter though. We keep playing like this. It's not going to matter at all.
Oh, okay. So they can't draw a definitive line, meaning that the linesman couldn't have done it. So his initial decision couldn't be. Okay, fair play. I mean.
Yeah,
I guess that comes under the thing of clear and obvious. He's made a decision because he's seen a player offside and they can't determine exactly whether he is or not. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's just the way it is.
We are being torn apart.
We are. Yeah, this is no bueno.
This is a very ramped up West Brom side.
They want it. They want it, and we've just got to want it more.
Well, this would be West Brom's 31st game. We got that right?
Yes. Yes.
So effectively, they have to get 3 points because a draw here would put them on 22 or 23 points.
Yeah.
So, and that would still leave them 10 points away from safety.
Yeah, and the teams around. Well, here's the thing: you look at the teams around them. Like we're at a stage where we're all like Fulham could survive. So if you're saying Fulham could survive, and West Brom are how many points behind them?
They are before this game. They are 5 points.
It's like okay, it's a big ask for everyone.
I think that result yesterday is kind of done and dusted, really. Because you look at Newcastle and you say, okay, you've got Callum Wilson and St. Maximan back. It's like, even if you just played them for like the last 30 minutes of the game, you're going to get maybe a win and a few extra draws here and there. Well, you're going to get something, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I just think that, sadly what Fulham have done is they gave away that win against Aston Villa, and they were that brutal result against them on by Wolves, that 1-0 loss in like the 90-something minute. And you just think, you won 4 games all season. You're not going to win all of the remaining fixtures now because they've played 32 games, so they've only got 6 games remaining.
Yeah, it's hard, mate. It's hard to tell.
It's
interesting though. I still think it might come down to that. Final game of the season.
It might. I mean, Fulham went to Liverpool and beaten 1-0, so mad things have happened. But I wouldn't have said in Newcastle's last 2 fixtures that they would have picked up 4 points from Spurs and Burnley.
Yeah, I don't like what's going on here. Have we been in their half?
No. That's someone on TikTok here. As a Saints fan, there was no way that was offside. I think we have to agree with that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think it was offside either, but I'm happy to reap the awards of it. If that's the line they're going with, is that we couldn't make a line.
If they can't make a definitive line, they have to leave the on-field decision. Oh, long throws.
I told you it was going to happen. They're going to be playing this kind of football, like
loads of space. Oh man!
Right, get it up there, Forster. Move it. Look at West Brom. See, they're doing smart things, West Brom. That like just trying to charge Forster down so he can't make the throw.
We're in West Brom's half. We're in West Brom's half.
About time. About time. We're in the half. Come on, punish them. Come on, got to give him space. Come on.
No, what was
terrible?
That? Was that Prowse?
Yeah, that was Prowse. Redmond was just a bit too high up. I think he was hoping to be he dropped a bit further back. He was a bit lost, but yeah, Will Prowse should have made a decision a bit quicker there.
I think you've been very generous to Will Prowse there. That was just a terrible pass.
I can see what he was. He looked for that ball across the parks, and he expected Redmond to somewhat be in line with him. And he just wasn't. So he did the best he could, and it was just bad. I'm not saying it was good. I'm saying it was bad, but you know.
Pereira should be doing better with that, though, shouldn't he?
Yeah, of course he should be. But we should be doing better in general. What was that ball? Like, you do that if... Yeah, no.
It's all right. It's 9 minutes until we wake up in the game.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. I mean, we've not conceded. I mean, we have, but we haven't.
The pundits talking about us since the Liverpool game, the wheels have well and truly fallen off. That is a fair comment, but I never like to hear it.
Well, they say that, but we're in a semi-final. And
go on, Redmond. Go on.
Redmond. Go on, Redmond. Oh, great knock. Go on, get it in. Oh.
Is it a corner or a throw? What's the clock say? What does the clock say?
It says 26. You'll be fair. You're pretty much spot on with my game. That's great.
Yeah.
Hey, Jaden's back after his band. And he's straight back in it with a
go again. It's fine.
Guys, we made him quiet for a bit. It's up to you. If you know, just start singing back to him. He's the away end. Just be louder.
Yeah.
Well, we're the away end, but you know what I mean.
Nice and high.
Yep.
Ambitious passing. Nice and high.
It's it's always bad. Like, you're so nervous when you look at the first 20 minutes of this game and how open we've been at the back and how easily they run at us. And then as soon as we start attacking, you see Vestergaard in the final third making a ball where you're like, oh God, no.
Yeah. Oh, wayward pass.
Go on. Come on, Theo. He's won the free kick at the very least.
Stats, man. 60% possession of West Brom. We've had 22 touches in our penalty area. This is where we like our football to be played, in your half. I'm just waiting for you to say, why is Vestergaard so high? Because then we score.
Yeah. But I'm more worried about it right now.
Oh, Redmond's making a run.
Go on, Redmond. Push forward. Push forward. Penner.
Yeah.
Go on, Danny. Keep going.
Oh.
Oh.
Can we get that reviewed? Can we get the penalty reviewed?
It should be. Looks like it to me. Well, I mean, of course, it's always going to look like it to me, but yeah, they are.
What? Does he get the ball?
He doesn't get the ball. Why? I mean, it's that annoying thing of like they've played on, haven't they?
I don't think he gets the ball. I don't think he gets the
caught
ball.
him there. Is he offside? Yeah, he's offside. Offside.
So I was just receiving instructions.
See, receiving instructions. Yeah, I mean, I've only seen one replay and it still happened quite fast. I can't tell you whether it was a pen or not. But let's say we're evens now. That wasn't, no pen, no goal. Even Stevens now. They just say a player way out of a semi-final. Like, who are they talking to?
What's I got to do with this game?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Is this the FA Cup?
Are you talking about a particular player? Oh my goodness!
Ping pong! It is pinball in there. Right, hold on. All right, yeah, kick Jaden out.
Oh, what's he done now?
Yeah, he just put up a word I don't like. Go on, Redmond. Go on, Redmond. Oh, he's gone too wide.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that's a shame.
Across the goal.
See you, pal.
Sorry, Jane. You've been blocked.
Yeah, mate. Get out of there. I ain't having that language. Tight to the line.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. You've been blocked.
Yeah, you've been blocked.
Yeah,
Right.
there's no need to apologise.
I mean, more sorry, and that's how that's his sense of being.
Yeah.
Get a better personality.
Oh. This is scrappy though.
Yeah, at least look at that. Better possession of the last 10 minutes. We are coming into the game, but I just hate the fact that it takes us this long to somewhat form a shape into a game. Like, this is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, we can't be. Can't be accommodating like that.
No, not at all.
We wouldn't have shown up on the team bus. Just a default loss and 3-0 win. Just.
That's it. Break. Come on, Diallo. Beat him. Oh, that's a shame. Needs to be stronger there.
Space he's got. Space he's got.
He's got acres, doesn't he? Oh my God, easy. Wow, how has he missed that? That is outrageous. We are very lucky there.
That is a let off.
That is extremely. Diallo's not quick enough getting back into shape.
No. That's a let off.
So that's a let off. No one's tight enough. No one's fast enough right now. No one's keeping their shape or sticking with their players. I don't like it.
No joke. How do you not hit the target when you're there? That was a horrendous shot.
I won't start talking. I'll talk nonsense about that shot after the game because I feel like if I start making fun of him now, I'll get punished for it. Go on, Theo. Go on, Theo. Oh, go on, Theo. What? Keep going. Oh, good save. Oh, here we go. Theo with a great look at Armstrong. Yeah, great shot from Armstrong.
Israel is fine. He scores belters sometimes.
He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer.
Oh, I like that. He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. We're going to hear that coming from Itchen North.
I hope so. If that's a chant, I would love to get it going.
Yeah.
He's a liar. Oh. Go on. Oh my God! A short corner almost worked.
Yeah, make a note. Make a note.
Guys, I think that's the first time. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a short corner, almost do something for Southampton. Great stuff.
Oh, nearly an own goal.
So unlucky. That was a bit of ping pong. I think keeper was just in the right place at the right time.
West Brom on the break again.
Why has he got so much room? Who's not dropping back and helping properly?
Flipping X.
What is there's so much space for them?
I'm telling you now, Big Sam is going to be furious with his strikers.
Yeah,
because they have had literally 3 opportunities now. Just hit the target, and you scored a goal. Just hit the target, and you scored.
Where's the communication, man? Like no one's tight enough. Everyone seems to be caught out of position. Everyone, Bednarak and Vestergaard both just seem to be just sort of wandering a little bit too far either side of any man. And Walker Peters is pushing up so high that he's not coming back fast enough.
We should be. It's funny. Well, it's not funny. Well, it's funny in a way. It's half an hour in, and we should be 2-0 down.
Really? Yeah, we should be.
Right.
Oh my God! They've just walked straight through it again.
Penalty.
Oh, it's a penalty. Yeah. Yeah, can't deny that, can you? Can't deny that.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
There we go. 30 minutes in, penalty. Yeah, you can't. I mean, that West Brom player's done Forster a kipper there. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, that was just smart from Pereira there.
So Pereira steps up to take a penalty. Deservedly so. They should have scored from their last 3 opportunities.
Come on, big save from Forster. That'd be nice.
Referee blows the whistle. Come on, super hands. Straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle. Cool. Yep, so there we go. 1-0 to West Brom. Listen, we're not out of it, guys. I saw what we did last week. But this defending has to get better because it is hot trash.
Imagine if Forster just stood there.
Forster, he went a bit, yeah. He just did that little jump, then he went a bit too early.
Yeah, it's a penalty though.
Oh, yeah, you can't argue it. Do you know what I'm very scared about is Jamie Vardy running against that defense.
There just seems to be a big problem with us in the first half hour of a game not being able to.
They're just lethargic, aren't they? They're just.
I mean, I think Romeo is a big miss for us because we just don't have that brake pedal in midfield that's able to just calm things down and hold up the ball, slow it down a bit.
Yeah, we're vitally missing it. It's hard work. Come on then. 1-0 by half time. Minimum.
Did you see Spurs are actually above us in points dropped from winning positions?
Oh, thank the Lord. It's about time somebody is.
Yeah. So.
Hey, but listen, that's not Jose's fault. It's the players. Same manager as he's always been.
I don't think you blame Forster for any of this.
No, Forster's dealing with what the hand he's being dealt, and that is a very open defence.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, look at that. Look how bad it is.
He thinks he's going to hit it first time. That's why Forster's gone in.
I mean, yeah. Listen, obviously. Oh my God, Danny, mate, what was that? This could be 2. There it is. There it is. 2. Absolutely terrible. Terrible, mate. What is going on at the back? Who's Danny passing that to?
See, how does this happen, though? How does that happen? How does that situation... So who's that last man? Is that Vestergaard at the end?
Yeah, it's Vestergaard at the end. Not tracking his player. Then none of them are tracking their players. This is the problem. No, it's like they're playing unaware that their West Brom players are on the pitch. They're playing their game, just completely unaware of what's going on around them, and it's terrible.
This is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous.
All right, time for a repeat of last week. 3-2, boys.
What did I say first? I've never been so relaxed before.
Yeah, I blame you for this.
Deservedly so.
I mean, yeah, they've been all over us. We said they should be 2-0 up. I'm kind of annoyed that I would have been happier if those other 2 goals had gone in. But
yeah,
we didn't have these, but it's outrageous, mate.
Could be 4.
Well, the way they're playing still, we're still not switched on.
See, what's that? What is that? What is he going to do with that?
And not only that, but that was Bertrand that's that high up. So now you've got a defender in the final third.
Oh, Danny's in.
Go on, Danny. Cut it back.
Oh, what's that too?
Oh, I'm assuming to Theo. Well kept on by Cole Walker-Peters, but straight to a West Brom player, so pointless.
Oh, perhaps he's going to get himself a yellow card for that.
Awful. Just.
Yeah, yellow card. Well, they were bad to just literally do exactly the same as what they've been doing all day long. Someone's
I see people somewhat blaming Theo for not coming back and defending, but I'll be honest, guys, that's not Theo's job. I know that's the way we're playing. You know, you can argue that's what he should be doing, but you can't really have it both ways. If you need those 3 to be attacking, and you need the rest of the team to be doing that job. It's just no bueno. The nice thing is, usually at this point, I've already had a text from somebody saying how bad we are, but the only text I've had so far is that Danny Ings' hair transplant doesn't look good. Oh, over us again. Bad clearance, not cleared. We need to wake up, and it's 38 minutes into the game.
This is a team that, apart from last week, have struggled all season for goals.
Is he on? He's off. He's off.
Pointless. Just stupid. What is going on? bad all over the park. Just bad all over the park. The Lord is my shepherd.
Do you think that's having an impact? The cup, the semi-final, where the players' minds are just semi-final, isn't it?
Yes.
Like their whole focus and attention.
I mean, you can say yes, but they're professional footballers, so no. There's no excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no excuse. And it's not even like, it's a close, if it was a game that was on Wednesday night or Thursday night, I'd be more open to that.
Yeah.
But it's not. Was it Saturday or Sunday, the game?
Sunday night.
That's
Sunday night.
That's a footballing week, isn't it?
I remember when 2 seasons ago when we were effectively made safe in that draw against Bournemouth, and the final games of the season were just dire.
Hot trash, yeah. I do remember that. I was kind of hoping it would be like last season where we came back from the last international break and we were really, really good for the last 6 or 7 games.
2-0 down against West Brom already.
It's just they've just got nothing to. It just feels like there's nothing to give, is there?
No.
It's like it's the.
Oh, they're on the break again. Right, now they have literally 2 players. Right, we're fine now.
Challenge.
But look how dangerous did that feel when they had 2 attacking players against
Theo.
5.
These passes are terrible. Just the worst, mate.
What's Danny hanging around for?
He's doing what West Brom were doing, just trying to put put a bit of pressure on.
He's now stood in an offside position.
He best get back quick. Come on, Redmond. Oh, that was actually that ball was all right to Redmond, wasn't it? That bounce was very kind. All that space in the middle there. Who's running into it? Who's running into the space?
Come on.
Out to Armstrong. Look at all the space he's in. Oh. They are not being proactive. They're running into trouble. Like no one's running into space.
5 at the back.
Nah, too tight of a ball in.
Next goal is key. If it goes to West Brom, you'd fancy them. You would. That's a very obvious thing to hold on to a 3-0 win, 3-0 lead.
We're just doing one better than last week, aren't we? So they go 3-up, win 4-3 at the weekend. Leicester will go 4-up, win 5-4.
What is that? What is that?
They're just every ball is clueless, isn't it?
This is embarrassingly bad football.
This is the most Sunday league I've seen us. We look like a championship team, West Brom look like a championship team. We look like a League One team.
Yeah.
This looks like a crazy FA Cup draw. This looks like Tranmere versus.
Yeah. Oh man.
No disrespect to the Tranmere fans out there, obviously.
Question here on the TikTok. Will they bring on Shea Adams?
They should.
If you want someone who's strong, who's going to hold the ball up a bit more at the front, so it's possible. I think this is a very different West Brom side to the one we played at St Mary's last year, earlier in the season.
Yeah, Billich's West Brom were different. They were trying to play a bit of football, weren't they? So now this West Brom side,
To be fair, these guys are playing much better football than they.
Exactly. That's the destroying thing. Last time they were trying and not and not succeeding, and now this one are they're doing it. They're playing football against us.
We still have Pereira. This is terrible. West Brom on break again. That's it, Kyle Walker-Peters. Get the ball out. Good. Good. Good.
Yeah, it's better.
Is that a number right? It's 136 people in the feed right now. My goodness. Well, do us all a favour and smash that like button whilst you're here.
That'd be great of you. How far away from you reaching your TikTok goals, Mike? I mean,
oh, we're there.
We're there.
Yeah, it's all set up now.
It's going to be very hard for anybody to reach Mike now that he's made it. You'd be better off emailing me if you want anything from now on, guys. Mike's finally on the alphabet of celebrities. Yes, it's Z, but doesn't matter. he's on the ladder.
I'm still approachable. I haven't changed.
Oh yeah, where were you at the beginning of this stream? You're out spending that money, that dirty TikTok money.
Yeah. Oh wait, you listen out. That's the TikTok track of money backing up. Everyone, listen out for that. Oh, we got a corner at the end of the first half.
If we can get one before the end of the half, that'd be great.
If we get one before the end of the half, I'd feel sorry for West Brom because we've been awful.
Here comes Vestergaard.
Come on, Vestergaard.
Is that an Arsenal fan saying that Southampton are trash? Come on, mate. Looking wood.
Oh. Someone's standing in the box.
Yeah, it's Danny. Is he still on the floor? That'd be funny. That'd be funny if he's still on the floor. Get it into him.
What's going on?
He's down. What is it? Ankle, Achilles?
Oh yeah, foul.
That's a red card to the current law.
Achilles.
Nah, here's the thing. Sterling did that. Well, I mean, that is terrible, isn't it? That is careless. That should be a pen.
That should be
a pen. This is what's annoying. That's what I don't get. Like, how is that Leeds red card a red card? Because that was accident, and you can look at that and you can say
it's dangerous, it's reckless. Dangerous.
Yeah. How's it not been looked at? Because he's not on the ball, innit? It's off the ball.
Is it off the ball though? Because the ball's coming in for a corner. He's in and amongst it, and he's been stamped on by a West Brom player.
What are the rules?
Yeah, he's got a drop ball. A drop ball.
No,
we won't go to VAR. Drop ball.
Yeah, well, why would you? Yeah, there's an Arsenal fan saying something absolutely rubbish. How are you doing in the FA Cup, pal? You still in it? That's your trophy, in it. It even says Emirates. It's even dressed up like yours. What's going on?
I'm not sure you can say that, Jake. They won it last season.
I don't remember that. That's last season, mate. That's years ago. What are you doing now?
Right. Well, it's currently half-time here at the Hawthorns, pretending we're there. What a mess.
Yeah, it's
what a mess.
No. Yeah, it's bad, mate. Should we talk about it? Should we talk about that first half?
It's the same old story, though, isn't it? I mean, the first half against Burnley was a bit of a mess, but we were able to create something and, go in at 2-2 and felt a lot better for it. So we kind of sort of papered over the cracks, so to speak, on what was a abysmal first 30 minutes in that game. We've seen the same thing here, but we saw the same thing against Brighton in the first half. It's the same old story, but
It's
is it a Romeo factor?
It is a bit of a Romeo factor. At the same time, it's just that when you finish that Burnley game, did they not go, okay, it was a win, but look at what you did wrong at the beginning?
Yeah.
And after the first being let off so much for that first goal, they've got to be right. Sorry, come on, guys, switch on now. Time to get alive. What's going on?
Yeah.
And they just didn't, and they just didn't crack on. The back line. All these weeks, it's been nice having. We're like, okay, well, the rest of the team is shaky, but at least we've got this back line who will do their job.
Yeah.
And now they're just not doing their job. It makes no sense to me. Like how they're just. I mean, I guess they must be knackered. They must be tired. That's the only thing I can get from it is that they're not fast enough getting back into shapes, and they must be a bit dead in the feet. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time for. Selassie to start. But the other side of it is maybe I don't want to go back on my words, but does McCarthy shout more? Is McCarthy getting them in line more?
I don't see. I'm looking at that though. I'm thinking, what you were saying that the Forster's not commanding the back line, and
Forster's not. Yeah, he's not. It is some. A lot of some of a goalkeeper's job nowadays is where they're the one facing the directions that shout, be mouthy and let them know what's going on. Is that just not happening? Is Forster just so focused on saving a shot? I still think Forster is the better goalkeeper. He's the better shot stopper. But is McCarthy just control? Does he control that back line more? I don't want to keep talking about the goalkeepers. It is the defense fault that they need to be more switched on and aware of what's going on. And they shouldn't be relying on.
How many balls have we seen in that final third that have just been atrocious? Like literally, we got the ball in midfield, and then suddenly there's an ambitious long pass from someone, or there's just a wayward pass. It's just like what is that? Why is that happening? Like why can we suddenly not pass a ball? And I don't know. It's frustrating.
It's just these clear things. Like it just seems to be basic football that we just can't do right.
Yeah,
and that's
very basic.
That's a problem. That is a real problem. I can't see our way around it. I can't see how we get back.
Yeah.
By the end of the season, and obviously we know what the plan is for the summer and what that looks like. And I think before everybody in the chat gets hasty about Ralph out or Jow for this performance, it's there's stuff to be done in the summer. But with this squad, these mistakes shouldn't be happening. This is a decent starting 11 for us. This is probably even with transfers what a starting 11 would look like. So there's no excuse for it. But hopefully. Ralph's kind of a funny one with substitutions because he doesn't want to change it tactically. So, but I feel like maybe he's going to have to make a change just to get someone on that's more alarmed and more switched on and sees the way the game's going. Yeah, it's clear the guys that are on the pitch can't see what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. It's just, but you got to look at that and think like this has to be a tactical thing because it's this is the same frantic start that we've seen in the last few games of like teams just know how to rattle us and just literally just go nuts on us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've been put up a few comments here of people sort of saying, it should be 4 or 5. West Brom should be 6 up, and it's absolutely right. Had they had their shooting boots on, they had about 3 opportunities to score before they got that penalty. So, and all they had to do there was hit the target. So, I'm hoping Daniel's right with Bet will come out and score 3 now. But absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Yeah, it's beggars belief, and it's just when you think we've taken a step forward, it is 2 steps back every time. Are they explaining this offside? Are they?
Why do they need to explain this? Well, they would be guessing. You can't.
Let's have a look at it.
Oh man, seriously, how much do we pay for our Sky Sports subscription? And this is what they're going to spend their 15 minutes talking about.
Like,
Really?
I get it,
Really?
guys. It's a controversial decision, but they have scored 2 more goals since then, so let's not.
Yeah, they've scored 2 very good goals against Southampton, and had an opportunity to score 3 others, and they're going over a contentious decision.
Yeah,
Oh, the media.
just the way it goes. Just the way they want it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Someone on TikTok saying, looks like our players have given up. I think that's probably quite fair, actually. It looks
There's a lot-
so drab.
even with during the penalty, there was a lot of hands on hips. Do you know what I mean? That, like, I looked at I looked at Armstrong and Theo, and they're there stood with their hands on their hip with like no intention to chase that ball down if it comes out, or pout backwards if it goes the other way. They just resort to like, okay, well, this is in. Let's go again.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen.
Jamie Carragher, okay? There's more evidence to him that he's onside. I would agree, but you can't definitively say that he's onside. So what are you saying?
Listen, like I said when it happened, I think he was onside.
Yeah, I think he was onside.
I just don't think it's the talking point of the game.
You can't have a go at the referees for going with the on-field decision because they couldn't conclusively say he was onside. If I had to guess, I would say he was onside, but
yeah, even as soon as it went in, I thought he wasn't. Yeah. Oh well, let's move on from that. Let's not talk about it.
yeah, exactly. Looking at these 2 goals that they scored, I mean, okay, one of them was a penalty. They've had more opportunities to score from easier positions than the goals that they've scored. I mean, I'm talking about their second goal. Really?
How was
Danny? What is that pass from Danny? Like, is that one that really to go for? Play it backwards when you're that surrounded.
Yeah.
Like, it was never like.
Really.
I mean, why are you playing it that close to? But Bednarak, he could play that a lot wider, slightly down the ring for him to run onto.
Yeah.
But, oh God.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Just by the way, to anyone who's watching on
decisions.
TikTok, you can watch the other side of this conversation. If you go and find us on the YouTube channel, you'll be able to see Jack's smiling face. Not so smiling face at the moment.
No.
So you'll be able to get involved in the chat there as well. So just let everyone know who's bored of looking at my face can also have a look at Jack's face.
I mean, everybody was loving those opening 10 minutes. I think second half. I wouldn't mind seeing a change at halftime, to be completely honest. And if that change should be probably one thing, maybe Shea Adams for Theo, and let Danny drop.
I have a feeling Danny's gonna come off at halftime.
Yeah, so do I. But
I think he's either gonna sort of play it safe, and sort of or he's either had something nasty on his Achilles heel there.
Yeah.
But
I don't quite understand why Minamino hasn't started either, because I feel Minamino drops back a lot more and he's got a bit more pace in him.
Yeah, but that was a mess against Brighton, though, wasn't it? I mean, it was even worse. You had Minamino and you had Nathan Teller, and it was even more chaotic.
Yeah, but that's the thing that I think during that game there was a lot on the pitch. There was Minamino and it was Teller, and was it Shea up top as well? It was not. It was a very youthful front section where I feel Minamino with Ings, or with Shea or with Redmond, it's a better fit for him.
Yeah,
and he's just got a bit more pace to jump in and out from.
Yeah,
I'd be very surprised if it was if he doesn't make any changes at halftime. But he is that dude that waits until 70, 80 minutes to do something.
Yeah, interesting thought here from Alex. Put Redmond out wide and walk up at top.
I think they change that, don't they? They go in and out of that position. They both play in both positions, and it's anyone's guess what it's going to be when they move forward. I think they have to communicate that with themselves. To be fair, I think Redmond and Theo are better at doing that. Than
Who
they
do you
were.
trust more to hold up the ball, though?
Out of Redmond or Theo?
Yeah, it's an impossible question, isn't it?
Probably.
It's not much
Redmond.
in it, even if
it's not much not much in it, but I'd probably say Redmond, given current form. I just feel like he'd hold it up and then he'd hold it up and then lose it. Like he'd hold the play up, do what he's meant to do, when everyone's in the right position, then he'd lose it.
Yeah,
that's what would happen.
Fun fact here from Marcus: went to school with Nathan Teller. Wow, it's pretty cool.
Do you have his number by any chance? Could you tell him to sort it out?
Yeah, get him on the show. Love to chat. Harvey's reckon get Adams on and Walcott off. It's frantic out there, though. It's frantic.
Do you know what? It's funny. We're saying all this because we know we don't really have any other choices at the back. It's like usually we want to be saying probably like look at replace Diallo, and because like that I think he's not quick enough getting back into shape. You're kind of I can't tell what sort of player he is. Is he an attacking centre midfielder? Because he's not, or is he a defensive? Because he just seems to be lost between the two of them. I can't quite tell what his role is.
Yeah.
So,
what, Theo?
No, I can't. Diallo. I can't tell what position Diallo is meant to be playing. I can't tell whether he's that number 6 because he pushes too high and we miss Romeo so much because he's so sturdy there. But I can't tell if Diallo's playing defensive.
I'll tell you where I am with
or
it.
If he's playing forward.
And this might shock everyone. From what I've seen today, I think we'd be better off putting Jack Stevens in the number 6 position. And that's saying a lot. I'll tell you why. Diallo is great at bursting forward, good bit of pace. We don't need that.
No, we need defense.
We don't need that. You've got Theo Walcott, you've got Stuart Armstrong, and you've got Redmond. It's like you don't need bursting pace going forward. And you've got James Ward-Prowse as well. What you need is someone to literally be a rock in the centre of a park who just says, right, I'm going to have the ball for a bit now, and we're just going to calm down. And we just don't have that.
But Stevens won't do that though. Stevens is a lost lamb when he's in the centre of the park. Well, I know we've only ever seen it the once, but when he was there, it was just a body on the pitch. Whereas at least Diallo might move forward, but I don't know. We just miss Romeo, don't we? We just miss that defensive player so much. Like, and it's so clear.
I mean, I'm drawing it like, when we played Man City, we did that. We played every single centre back we had. And effectively, we played Jack Stevens in the number 6 position. But Man City weren't frantically going at us like West Brom are fighting for their lives tonight. That's the difference, isn't it?
You can see it. You can see that West Brom have got something to play for. And you look at the squad and you're like, all that they've got, all they could, potentially take away from this game is, it's a big boost going into the semi-final. And if that's not enough for them to, kick it up a gear, I know that's a less of a reason than a relegation battle. But it's like, but you're still going to a semi-final and you still want to feel good about going into it. So why, just prove yourself a bit.
Yeah.
I think no one in this team today is really certain. Especially the front few, they're not certain of their place in the game on Sunday.
Well, worst case scenario, can you imagine if Danny's injured?
I wouldn't be that fussed.
Really?
I think Shea's on a good run of form. As a guy who I wouldn't have mind see Shea start today and let Danny play on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's not. I know, obviously, we all know how important Danny is, but there's that bit of that, Spurs when Kane's not playing factor. Like every so often something happens. I feel like Shea was just getting into it.
Right, got a false start on that half. Then I managed to reset it. Lightning quick, damn.
It's all right. But
that wasn't a Borat impression. I don't know what it was.
No, that's not what you do, is it?
That's your sides 2-0 down at Hawthorns against the Park the Bus Supreme squad. But we said that when we played Burnley, right?
Yep, we did. Just
I need to see a response, or I'm worried.
yeah, I need to see a quick response. I need to just something. I just need that bit of hope early in this half.
Yeah.
Even if that is a Vestergaard shot from 45 yards out that hits the crossbar, that's what I'm. That'll get me really pumped.
Are we going to see a more relaxed West Brom side, or are they going to think let's just go for a third? Because it's so easy.
I think. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Allardyce, still gave him a bit of a ride in at halftime because they did miss some sitters. We should be 3 or 4 down. So I think Sam's message would be they're there for the taking, boys. We can do again.
Okay, so right, it's playing out from the back. No options.
No
back
options.
To Forster.
Back to Forster. Who we
long
all
ball.
Long ball. That which goes straight
exactly
to a West Brom player.
West Brom would have trained.
Come on, Theo. Look out wide.
That's a bit of space. That's a bit better.
That's it. Push forward.
Come on.
I don't like the nonchalantness of that pass from Kyle Walker-Peters, but that's fine.
There's already a more relaxed feel to this half.
I mean, there isn't for me. I'm stressed.
So stupid fan noise on. That's why. That's the problem I've got.
I just feel like the bad pass is coming any second now. The stray pass.
Oh, back to Forster.
That's fine as long as it goes back to him and Forster puts it somewhere. Forster, don't do that. Don't give me those sort of heart palpitations.
Fewest goals conceded in the second half. West Brom are second in the table.
And I also think that we've got. I remember during the press conference this week, we're one of the worst teams in this life for scoring in the second half. I think.
Yeah.
So that all doesn't shape up. We're
got some great goals in the second half, though.
We're here to make history.
Oh,
that was a
corner ball.
Corner ball, right? Right, come on, just get something out of this.
Why does Maitland-Niles suddenly look really good when he's playing against us?
I
wasn't that bothered when we lost out on that one.
I think it
was when Kyle Walker-Peters was out injured for ages.
We're kind of like the best dance partner, mate. We really make our opposition look good. We let them do a bit of flair to make really let them sparkle.
The questions have got to be asked of Ralph, though. Like the amount of goals we've conceded in 2021.
I'll have a quick look in the chats, Mike. I think it's getting a bit tasty in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're going to have to be a regulator. I'm trying to watch a game of football.
All about the chats, guys. But when you start doing personal insults, let's leave it alone, yeah.
God. Tell me if I blocked the wrong one.
Oh, we'll just keep an eye out. I just don't want to see that kind of stuff in there. Shoot
me a name if you see anyone.
Listen, guys, we're all about the banter, but if you've not learned from the past few weeks that we're not going to, that sort of stuff's not acceptable.
Ah, Diallo.
Yeah, Diallo, like he just ran past him.
Oh, good. I blocked the right one. Thanks, everyone. Danny Ings has come out for the second half. That's good to see.
Yeah, he's looking all right. My God,
we have a foul for that. Apparently, play on.
Just play on. That's fine as long as you do something with it. Oh, that was a cheeky ball out.
That was a great pass. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going.
Oh.
What is going on? Walker-Peters' decision making in that final bit is just, is he shooting there? Is that just a ridiculously driven pass? good. I mean, it's good movement from Redmond and Theo. They actually quite enjoyed that. But
cut it back.
Yeah, cut it back. And look at where Ward-Prowse is. Look how angry it is that.
Yeah, that's a nothing. That's a wrong pass to make.
Yeah, terrible. That's an awful decision. There's a lot going on. So just need to get their heads up and listen. Just listen to each other. I mean, there's no excuse for them not to talk to each other. It's empty in there. It's not like they can't hear each other. It's gonna be awful once the fans go back and they really can't hear each other.
Yeah, that'd be a worry, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That'd be funny. First game back, you notice all the players are wearing mic packs and in-ears.
It's going to be weird for everyone. It's going to be weird for the managers as well because they're not going to be able to convey information.
I think it's going to be weird for my my blood pressure.
Yeah.
I feel it's going to be a lot of pent-up aggression that we're going to be taking out in those games.
Yeah. Okay, Danny's got the ball back. Come on.
Bit of magic. Bit of magic.
He's sitting back. Look how many players we've got. God, look at him just dancing around.
Yeah, if you got to do something, with all that. Oh, that was a good one, not there. Oh,
corner ball. Throw in.
Well, they're looking more controlled. They're looking a bit more. I'm not going to say in front, but I'm saying that we seem to be taking more control of what we're doing, a bit more care.
Yeah.
I don't think that stray pass has really come yet.
Do you know what? Looking at the end of that Burnley game, I would have thought that we would learn lessons from it because it's like, you can see 2 goals. You go ahead and score 3 goals, 3 great goals.
Go on, Theo. Get hold of it. Turn it around.
Great comeback. But still, you would have seen the mistakes and all the errors that you would have seen in a loss, right? I mean, the old adage, like you learn way more from a defeat than you do a victory. But all of these things we are seeing game after game after game. It's like...
It is like they don't go back and rewatch it.
My one big thing from this game was like, just want a clean sheet.
Yeah.
All I wanted.
That's what we said.
I don't care if it's 1-0, 5-0, don't care. Clean sheet. You would have thought against West Brom, a team that's goal shy, to be fair. I don't think any West Brom fans will agree with that. Okay, they scored 5 against Chelsea, but ordinarily...
And now we're in that position where we can't pick apart a defence, like can't pick a lock. I mean, it's been a better first 10 minutes from us.
That ball's gone, isn't it?
Come on, pace.
Where are you going?
Redmond, mate. I'm sorry, Armstrong. What's going on? But here's the thing, though. Armstrong, sometimes all he can do is run forward. And to be fair, it's worked for him more than anything. It's just that when he runs forward, I can't understand why players in front of him aren't like, right, now I need to keep up with this pace because it's quite clear. If I stay where I am, he's going to be gone.
Oh, Carl, come on. Seriously.
And then he's given away a foul.
It was a great pass from Diallo. I've been hating on him a lot this game. Not really doing what he needs to be doing, but that was a great pass.
Walker Peters just keeps running into trouble, isn't it? He's just doing he's being a bit of a Redmond this game, doing like getting in the right positions and then doing awful stuff with the ball.
Yeah. Oh, we've got to make this interesting. Need to go.
Come on, play a foot.
Oh,
yeah, that's it.
Oh, go on.
Go on, get in the box.
Oh,
corner at least.
What's he got on the back of his neck?
Who?
I forget the name of that defender. He used to be at Swansea. Oh, he pulled out that challenge. Got like some kind of black tape on the back of his neck.
He must have that, like, you know, whatever it is they have on their thighs and
Well,
stuff. Maybe he's got something
support.
tight in his neck. To be fair, most of the times when I wake up in the morning, I could do with one of them.
Great. West Brom on the break here. Tidy up and pass it back to a West Brom player.
Move it forward.
Oh no, it's all right. Right.
Come on, Armstrong, play that.
On your left.
Just
No
play
one's on
that.
your left.
Just play like who? Where's the option there? Where's the option? That's it. Play it forward. This will be it.
Wasn't bad. Go on. Oh, no one.
Who was on the edge of the area? You just waiting for someone to hit it there, weren't you? Who's like?
Diallo just needs to mop up a bit better.
Look how far forward Kyle Walker-Peters and Bertrand are.
I don't see Bertie. Where is Bertie?
He's in the middle of the park. He's playing number 9. Look.
You're joking me. Tripping out, you weren't.
Yeah, I saw him wander through, and I was like, "What? Who? So who's back? Who's at the back?" I mean, at least we got this. This is what you need. I mean, I said probably a bit too wide for.
It's too wide for Prowse. I love saying that because he proves me wrong. It requires something special. I think you'll find that James Ward-Prowse's middle name is something special.
Didn't help him much in school, but now it looks great.
Didn't even take it. Didn't even take it.
Nah.
Kept him guessing though, didn't it?
It did.
That's it. Mop up, mop up.
That's it. Keep going. Look, that's it.
Oh, Redman.
Go on. Oh, great challenge from West Brom.
Is he offside?
Yeah, you can't take away West Brom defensively. Like, that was a great challenge. Who was offside there then?
I think it was it. I think it was Danny from the build-up.
Didn't look offside of me. Didn't look offside of me. It's all right. Didn't make anything from it anyway, did we?
Score is still 2-0 to West Brom. I didn't buy this expensive mic to hear me sigh in high definition.
It's the way to go. That's why he bought that microphone.
Yeah.
Apparently, if Allardyce keeps West Brom up, he gets $1.5 million in his contract. I mean, that's a reason to do it, isn't it? If someone said they were going to give me $1.5 million for keeping West Brom up, I reckon I could do it too.
That's nuts.
To be fair, I'd probably take that job on a lot less money as well.
Does make it interesting down the bottom though. If West Brom score,
Oh, that pass from Walcott there was pretty fire though. I'll give him that.
Inside.
Do something with it. Do something with it.
It looks better. It looks better.
That was probably the best run of play we've had. It's taken 60 minutes just to do something fancy. This pass.
But they're allowing us to play. They're allowing us to play this football. Like, first half, West Brom weren't giving us any time whatsoever. So any any club watching this, who's playing us in the next few weeks, will be looking at us and just don't give them any time. Just press Southampton and they fold. They panic. They can't string 2 passes together, score a couple of goals, game over. The moment you give us time to play, Redmond's lost the ball.
Oh, but that was smart from Danny to just hit it and go. One of these days, we'll get back up.
Yeah.
Came here from the Kieran Rant stream. Apparently, Kieran Rant's people sent people over. Go on, Theo. Go on, play. Bet.
Oh,
Go on, come on. Penalty. What? Nah. Nah, what's the point?
Oh.
Not even going to look at that.
Check complete, apparently. Go on. Oh. Go on. Oh, look at the space. Go on. He didn't know what to do with it. He came through all those players.
That's the problem. They run forward, but no other player runs as well. Then that was just petulant, really, from Redmond there.
Oh. Anyway, back to everyone go check out Kieran Rand's stream for the following game. Good lad. If you enjoy watching
cheers, Kieran.
Everton games as well.
Absolute lad. I don't think he slips. I think the player takes his foot away from him. But it's not clear and obvious, is it? So
no.
Them's the rules. I mean, we've been. It's been much better than the other first half. I mean, if you're going to take a positive, it's a better performance in the first half. Fair play, Diallo. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Good hold up play there.
Can we have a free kick for that?
Theo can probably come off. Get tacky on.
I can't see if it's a foul from here, if I'm honest. I'm just hopeful. Oh. I'm proud.
You know what's crazy? See what Kyle Walker-Peters trying to get the ball there. If he had touched a player, he would have been sent off for that.
Oh, yeah?
Well, the way he went for the ball, just to knock the ball out the air. If there was a player in front of him and he had taken that, that would have been a red. Yeah. That was the lead. That was the lead red. Go on. Whew.
Corner ball. Why is it the streams that are the least fun for us get the most views?
People love it, don't they? People love to watch us suffer.
How is 133 people in the stream still?
I'm amazed by
smash everything. Dislike, subscribe, all of the buttons. Smash them all.
Give us all that. I'm amazed by the amount of people in the stream that still think we're going down. Like, you look at the other teams and you still think?
No.
You're nuts. You're nuts. There's too much going on everywhere else. Oh, that was a tasty ball.
We have been terrible there recently. There's no escaping from it.
There's no escaping it. No escaping it.
West Brom are happy to let us have possession. They just run the game out.
Yeah, they're just doing what they're going to do, aren't they? Just play the clock out a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if they get another one out of nowhere. See?
And they're pulling it back. A free kick here. That's fair. It was a pullback, but it was playful.
Smart. Professional foul, I believe they call that. I mean, all we're doing, we're just trying to make the relegation battle more interesting for Newcastle and Fulham.
Yeah. It's because you're not James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, apparently, James Ward-Prowse doesn't have to take ours anymore.
All the mini miles away. Come on. Yes, that's your ball, Redmond. Well done.
That's it, boys. Just grab it, move it forward. Let's get this first one done.
How many players West Brom have got back?
It is funny just how bad we do against these sort of sides, though. It's like when Cardiff were in the league. It's just like we never play. We just can't do it.
But those are the dangerous games. I mean, I remember watching that horrendous game of Southampton versus Cardiff at St Mary's, and the whole game was like, "There's no way we're losing this. No way." Dominated throughout, and then all of a sudden they get a goal, and then we get an equaliser. And thinking, "Oh, thank goodness for that. We haven't dropped points against we haven't conceded against a relegation rival." And then they score in the stoppage time.
Just heartbreak central, isn't it? Heartbreak central. Definitely need to make a sub. Something needs to change.
You reckon?
Yeah, honestly, I think if you to bring Minamino on for Theo.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
And to be honest, I would bring Shea on for Danny.
You take Danny off?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think our best form of defense right now is to attack.
What was that?
What was that?
Who was that?
Is that Vestergaard with a big ball over the top to no one?
This is Operation Big Bluff for our semi-cup final win on Sunday. We know Brendan Rodgers is going to be watching this garbage.
3 for sure. For sure. Yeah.
Me.
Told you, mate, out of nowhere it would happen.
As I was saying, Operation Bluff is in full flow.
Yeah,
so, Brendan, thanks for watching.
That's how you win against Leicester. You send them in full charge.
Yeah, he's going to see us making all these howling mistakes. And
just god awful, man. Yeah, Vestergaard just misses that challenge. Just that's the problem with the press as well, trying to get these goals back. It's just they're all out of position when they're being ran at. It's not good, is it?
That was their first attempt in the second half.
It's hard for me to keep the confidence that I tried to keep.
I don't care what happens for the rest of the season. Questions have to be asked of our tactics in these games because the amount of goals we've conceded is horrendous.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh,
go on, Danny. Never mind.
Any goals now, consolation.
Yeah, well, for sure. Unless Shea comes on and scores 3 big ones. Is that Minamino walking on the side there? Is anybody warming up? Because I don't see how you can get the 70 minutes of this and think, yeah, everyone on this pitch is doing their job fine and they've got nothing better to bring on. Oh my God, Danny with another stray pass.
This is so bad. Ralph, this is shocking.
Yeah, man, this is it's going to start begging the questions.
It is.
This is probably going to be our meanest post-match. Unless something insane happens. Unless something crazy happens in this last 20 minutes, it's going to be a bit of a...
How is it possible, though, that all these clubs are talking about, oh, they're going to snap up Vestergaard? When? What are they watching? Which clean sheets have they seen from Southampton?
Even
Sheffield United.
Mate, even Danny. Look, Danny's made some terrible passes today and some terrible decisions. Do people honestly think that's what City are after? I've never felt more confident in saying something that Ralph said when he said they're not for sale. I was like, I don't think anybody really wants them.
No. No, yeah, you can be sure it's all agents all considering what we're seeing at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, Vestergaard, slow, heavy.
Exactly that. Slow and heavy.
Never going to keep up with him.
This is Vestergaard from 2 seasons ago. Tell you what, West Brom's goal difference it's been mended, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Ah,
be nice to do that one day. Statman in the comments. When was the last time Southampton ended a season on plus goal difference? Has that ever happened?
Well, last season we famously ended at -9. What are we on at the moment? I'm using all my devices for various things, so I can't see anything.
Let's take a look. See, well, what are we on?
I can't even see how many of the 129 people in the stream hit the like button. That's how much I'm at.
Go on, Danny. Go on. Get this one in. Oh my god. The thing is, like, look how well trained West Brom are. Look how many people are in the box when we head back. It's suddenly like, we know you're not going to score. Of course not. Look how many of them are back there. And it's not like going to run through them like they're running through us.
Yeah. And the last corner we had, it went out for a throw.
We're negative 17.
So yeah, it's gonna be less than -9 this season. I mean, yeah. We're gonna be in a more negative figure than -9. Not very happy.
Nah, man, this is just garbage performance, isn't it?
We haven't even got the excuse of having a man sent off in this one.
It's not that bad.
But in terms of a game where you've seen next to nothing.
It's just nothing to give, is there? I don't see it coming from anywhere. And we're now 74 minutes in without... Whew, fair play, Redmond. We're now 74 minutes in without a substitution.
Oh,
well.
Redmond, you tease. You absolute tease. He's just trying to make me smile now, isn't he?
Samuel Ahmed says Scummers getting battered everywhere they go, except for that one place we went. We seem to do. We know last time we went to Fratton Park, we didn't get battered, did we?
What's Fratton Park spelt backwards? Not half crap.
Have some of that.
You know, I was practicing some family safe chants with the mini Matchday vlogs the other day.
Oh yeah.
I said, "Hey, mini Matchday vlogs. Excuse me. What do you think of Pompey?" She went, "Poo." I said, "What do you think of Poo?" "Pompey. Thanks very much. That's all right. Wait, Pompey. Wait, Pompey."
Teaching them good. Teaching you good. Teaching them good.
Ah.
Theo's off. Who came on for Theo? Too busy.
Jay.
Too busy enjoying the music.
Shea Adams hat trick.
Yes, case incoming.
Clip it up.
Shea McAdams, here it comes.
Get the bagpipes at the ready. We're doing this. No, same story.
Everywhere we go.
Oh, just better.
Come
Better.
on, push forward. Push forward. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Come on,
Danny.
Do something with it. Do something with it. Too many players are in the box, and you've lost the ball. Good job. They just just go forward and then do nothing.
Not even watching now.
Portsmouth fans in the chat. Yes, we did lose 9-0, but do you know who Leicester's biggest win of all time was? 10-0. And who did they beat? Portsmouth. Always remember that, guys. Always remember that.
Yeah. Big shout out to the wrong half of Hampshire. Thank you for keeping that socially distanced 2-division separation. Much appreciated. So nick the ball and chase it down. Gotta get a goal back.
It's
just one goal.
Nah, mate. I don't see us getting anything from this. I think it's
Don't deserve anything from it.
I don't deserve anything, and it's just needs just we don't deserve anything from it, and it's a harsh lesson, and there's something we shouldn't get a go out of it, and they should come out of this game feeling terrible about themselves because they have done terrible things.
West Brom with back-to-back wins in the league.
Fair play to them, on the rise.
Yeah.
I wish we had a progressive manager like Sam Allardyce.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the time when Hughes was on the way out, and we were just going, please, not Big Sam. Please, not Big Sam. But to be fair, West Brom have played some decent football tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they've done their job properly, mate. They've come out here and played a professional game of football when they've looked good doing it. Come on, Shay. Here it comes. Come on, push forward. Nah, they won't get. Nah.
Oh, wasn't that far away?
It wasn't a bad little shot, but that's the thing.
Why not? Have a go.
I think Shay needs to start, mate. I think he's just in a better place than Danny is.
What's going on?
Yeah, he's fine.
Let's see what's going on here. Thing is, you say about Shay, what does it do to his confidence when he sees Redmond playing in a striker position and he goes, right here?
Yeah, I don't get it. I think it needs I don't
international striker just sat here. Getting cold on the bench.
That's what I mean. I don't see why Shay's not starting. You know, especially this game. You should have started Shay this game.
Oh, that's pretty close. What's happened here?
Yeah, Nathan Myers went down. I don't know. It was just a bit of a random collision, I think. Well, not random. It's football. Nothing's really that random, but there's some baggy trousers, boys.
We've seen some horrendous injuries this season. I mean, thankfully, there's been no leg breaks, but how many times have you seen like full-on paramedics coming on the pitch? Just seems crazy.
How's he not taking that bit of tape off his neck? It would bug me so much if it was hanging off that much.
Surprised he hasn't had it taken off by the officials.
Yeah, how do we feel in the chat? Who are you starting on the weekend? I mean, I would start Shay on the weekend. Definitely ahead of Theo.
I think Theo's causing us problems in the selection because I think, maybe Ralph's been told by the board, do you know how much Theo's costing us? You better start him.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's causing us problems in the sense that, if it means Shay's not getting a game because Theo's implemented into the squad. But I just don't see, if you're doing that, then you're benching Redmond, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
if you're just playing one striker, one out-and-out striker.
They're just players in this team that I feel like are just a bit more deserving. Like, how good was Gineppo as the last few games?
Yeah,
and he was playing defensively. Wouldn't he be better on that on that wing? Like coming back, he was really good defensively his last few games. I would honestly say like that would be a better option than what Theo was giving us. Yeah, I even said it on the preview that my sort of feelings to Theo are all romantic. There's no real like there's no form that really it takes my thing. It's just that I like the idea of it. Even straight away, you asked me who did you keep, Minamino or Theo, and I said Minamino straight away. Like it's, you're right. He is giving us a bit of a problem, and until he finds this form that we're all waiting for, does something incredible. He's not warranting it, is he? Like,
can't believe this scoreline, man. 3-0. But no, you're absolutely right. But it's strange that you say that, Minamino's not being put into the club's plans. I mean, maybe they've just consigned to the fact that, okay, we're never going to be able to sign him beyond the end of the season. And this opportunity's come up with Theo. So you got to think for the future, really. There's a bit of a confused ethos if Ralph says that he's all about young players and we put our faith in a player playing out his days at Southampton at the age of 32, 33, something like
that. Again, it was another thing I said. Is like I see him if he signs to us like that club captain, older guy in the squad, doesn't play every week, but he's good for the youth coming up. His work ethics there. It's just not 100% on the pitch, and it's not really. You can't. The last game it was okay. That 3-on-1 was terrible, but he did get an assist, and there were little bits. It wasn't the best game for him. This game was kind of a let's see you prove it a little bit, and then. We had this.
Chat, there's some funny ones in the TikTok section here. This one's here. Get Allardyced. Is that a thing?
Is that I do like? I mean, I think we can all agree to be Allardyce should be something they put in the dictionary.
Yeah, it
get
should
Allardyced.
be in the dictionary. Yeah.
What does it mean? It means you survive relegation or you get sacked after a betting scandal. Either one.
100% record as England manager.
You can't deny it. He's the only one with it.
Yeah. Yep. But I'll say again, this hasn't been, what I would describe as the phrase, and people do say it, Brexit football. I haven't really seen that from West Brom tonight.
No, West Brom, I mean, they played like a relegation team. They played like a team that, they played like a relegation battling team. They want to survive.
Yeah.
And we said this would be a game where they would think they would be confident for it. It's bad, man. This is a bad game.
They've had one attempt on goal in the second half and scored.
I mean, I saw that coming.
Easy.
I saw that they were just going to soak up what we were going to give them, and then they would just get one out of nowhere, and that is exactly what's happened. Oh, mate, Samuel Abbas, mate, you've said 9-0 a few times now. It's getting a bit old. Move on.
Who am I blocking? Who am I blocking?
Some scummers in the some skates in the old
Oh, dear.
chat.
Blocked.
Skates and scum. So it's a Brit life, isn't it?
Blocked because I'm salty.
That's when it comes out. The box will come out 1%.
Yep.
Teller's coming on. And Gineppo. 86-minute, guys. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? Oh, man.
Why bring Gineppo on now?
For Kyle Walker-Peters.
Like, what is the point? To see what you can do in that position? It's just like,
all right, mate, go out. Right, Gineppo, you go out there and score 3, and you're definitely starting up in the FA Cup. If you can do that.
Man, this is shocking.
2, I'll bring you on at halftime. We just need to visualize it, guys. How much we want to make this game the meme. You know, how can we tell our grandkids that West Brom lost this game? You know, one of them.
Yeah, yeah. As it stands, it's like you can't even bring us into the relegation discussion. We're off the graph.
We're off the graph.
The remaining fixtures, they got Leicester, Villa, winnable. Arsenal, winnable. This is the Premier League. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. This will be giving the Sky pundits great things to talk about because it gives hope for West Brom. But I still think sadly they've played us twice now. They can't play us again and get 3 points. So sorry. I nearly missed the goal. I nearly missed the goal there. I wasn't even watching.
Did miss the goal. Just no good.
You're going to put out a meme on Instagram, aren't you? You know, that one, it says, are we the baddies? Like, are we the banter club?
No, that's still Tottenham and Arsenal. That's not changed yet. I feel like to be the banter club, people have to have expectations of you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
There's no expectations for us, so
there's no expectations nor money spent on us. So it's kind of a
Gineppo looking great on the wing. I can't say straight away. I think it already looks better with Gineppo on.
Yeah. Yeah, as much as I was hating on Diallo, he's putting some good passes. So, but
the problem with this team is seeing what happened. What seems to happen is right. Diallo's not playing well, and then he starts playing a bit better. So, the players around him start playing worse. It's just a constantly fluctuating team. No one's ever just constant for a game. No one's.
Oh. 6 minutes of stoppage.
6 minutes. I think every game I've watched this weekend I've had 6 minutes at a time.
I honestly have no idea what squad he's going to put out on Sunday.
I've got an idea in my head, and it doesn't look a lot like this squad. There's a lot of changes from what we're seeing today.
I don't see what Gineppo's done so wrong not to be featuring in this squad.
I agree with you, mate. I think it's that thing of, well, Walcott's. You've got to play Walcott. The money he's paid. You got to do it.
Yeah.
You know, Danny's
Is that in a contract, do you reckon? Like, you have to play a certain amount of games if I'm fit?
I think it's more whoever does the budgets in the squad in the team for the club is like, right, to get our money back, he has to play X amount of games.
Right.
He has to have X amount of times on the pitch if we're going to make our money's worth. And I can't help but feel that the City rumours are what's keeping Danny on the pitch.
What to show how bad he's
to be like, listen, mate, you know, if you go to City, you're going to be second fiddle, whereas here's your number one. But in reality...
Come on. What's that? Someone went down like they've been shot.
Gineppo.
Penalty.
Here we are. Hey!
Penalty.
Hey! What's that? Gineppo comes on the pitch. He plays absolute havoc down the wing.
Makes a difference.
Funny that, isn't it?
Could have been another penalty. If we're not getting a clean sheet, you're not getting one either.
You're not getting a clean sheet, and you're not getting a clean sheet.
That was a penalty. That was a penalty. That was a penalty. And that was a penalty. Two penalties. We'll take them twice.
See, Gineppo causes so much havoc.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's playing from that wing back position, right? Or have we gone free at the back?
No, he's playing a wing back.
He's playing wing back, like.
Come on, Prowsey.
I honestly think he's a great option. It's like I put that meme up ages ago, you know, which fullback actually worked. Like,
let's pretend we scored a goal. Let's pretend we scored a goal. Da, 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 da. You are freaking kidding me.
I knew it wasn't going in. I knew it wasn't getting in. I just knew it. I wasn't going to say it because I didn't want to jinx it, but I knew it wasn't going in. Easy pen, innit? That wasn't even close to the corner.
Seriously.
Easy position for the keeper. Terrible corner. Gineppo causing absolute havoc. Gineppo's got a start of the weekend.
What is this? Just hit it down the middle. Prowse, you better score this or I'm going to be livid in the post-match. Nah. Thoughts on Fraser Forster here? Nothing much to say, really. It's not had a bad game. Don't blame him for any of the goals.
No.
Even for the penalty. You get a penalty in stoppage time and you just...
He didn't even hit it with like power, did he? It was just that was a I've given up penalty.
That's if the keeper guesses right, this is a save.
Yeah, easily saved as well. Like there was no venom on it. There wasn't in the corner of the pen. You remember when was it Danny and even like James's last one? It's like he puts him away with conviction. They were just giving up, didn't he? When he was taking it, you're like, yeah, he just doesn't care.
Yeah. Jack, we're into the 6 minutes of stoppage time. West Brom are 3-0 up. I don't think we're getting anything from this game. I'm calling it. I'm saying it now.
Yeah, it's not what that's not what we're ideally after.
This is shocking game. Shocking. This is right up there for me.
Thank God this is a family channel. Or we're going to put a content warning on before for the post match.
We're gonna need to. My word.
It's such a bad performance that I wouldn't even mind if at the start of the next game, like you don't start any at the front. Like you don't start Danny, you don't start Theo, you don't start Redmond. I think we were happy with this team going into this game, but I don't understand why. When we realised 55 minutes that this wasn't going to work, why not make the change?
All right, there we go. It is ended. What are they called? West Brom. West Brom 3.
Hey, let's not put them down like that. It was West Brom, and they were the better team today.
They were.
Doubt.
Yeah, they were the better team today.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, West Brom didn't deserve that, or they were lucky." They won that because they deserved to win it, and we gave it to them.
What a shit you missed.
Garbage.
Absolutely shocking. Well, if you can stomach a bit more of this, then catch us in the post-match show. We'll be jumping on in about 5 minutes' time. Let's go on with that. West Brom deservedly won that. What a mess. For the 100 of you still in the section here, remember to smash that like button, and we will see you very shortly. All right, thanks everyone.